pioneering this comedy scene. She's amazing, and I hope you guys enjoy her as much as all of us do. Please welcome Sasha Frank!
Hello, my darlings. How are we doing? Oh, I love that. You've got so much energy. Yeah. So now I'm a single mum though, guys. Hard place to date. Singapore, I've lived here a long time. So I meet the local men on the dating apps. That's fun, but every time I meet a local man on a dating app, I find out he still lives at home with his mother. And then my friends are like, well, why don't you look for some expat men? Problem is, every time I find an expat man on a dating app, he lives at home with his wife. So, yeah, it's funny because it's true, isn't it, ladies?
I am Sasha Frank. I'm from the UK originally, but I've been here for 9 years. I do have a 9 to 5, which is what brought me to Singapore in the first place. But in my spare time, I do stand-up comedy. And I think what's really great about doing comedy in Singapore, because it's such a multicultural society, is you kind of learn a way of telling jokes that is for everybody. It's not niche, but I feel like there's a real benefit here that you kind of have to learn to appeal to everyone.
I was worried about going to the clubs because I was like, everyone's going to be young. How do I keep up with the young, energetic Gen Zs? Here's the thing, guys. I didn't need to be worried about you. You're not in the clubs at all, are you? You're at home because it's been like such a hard day of healthy boundary setting and like great work-life balance. I've been Sasha Frank. Thank you so much.
I'm from East London, so I'm used to a very multicultural place with different foods and different accents. So it's not a massive culture shock to me in that sense. So definitely there's differences in the language. My favourite thing ever to say is can. I feel like we don't have an equivalent in the UK that's like as affirmative as the word can. I want it tattooed on me at some point. I love it. And I use it all the time. And sometimes I forget that my friends and family in the UK don't use it. And they're like, they say, oh, you're going to come and visit for Christmas? And I'm like, can. I'm like, is that a yes or a no? Hi, hello, darling. When are you going to come do the kids show? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I can do it.
Yeah.
I've been writing some clean stuff.
Okay, good. I was a minority in a lot of ways. So yes, I was not Singaporean. Women are a minority in comedy. And I was a bit older than most comics at that point, and they all knew each other. So it was a hard thing to integrate myself into, and I was annoyingly persistent. I showed up for every show, even if I wasn't on, but I really wanted to be part of the scene and to, kind of be there in a valid way that I'd earned.
I remember seeing you at Jackie's show.
Oh my gosh, that was 1,000 years ago. I was so nervous at that show because I was so new because I just started doing stand-up and I was so like, oh my God, Fucker Fuzz is here. I was like, oh my God. I feel massively part of the Singapore comedy community now. I hope that's how I'm seen. It's so close to my heart. And I get recognised sometimes when I'm out, which is just ridiculous and so lovely. And, I have a good following, which is great. And I really feel that, I have such wonderful friends. I was actually just looking to move overseas. And I had a boss who was working in Singapore, or an ex-boss. And I had a call with him. And he said, Sasha, you have to go to Singapore. It's paradise. We do have an extraordinary number of cat cafes down the street, don't we?
Eco-town, whatever that one's called.
Yeah. And we're just going down this way. Careful, careful, careful. I saw this house and it was in Geylang. And I came to see it, and honestly, my daughter and I walked in and we were just like, oh my gosh, yes. It's alive no matter what time you are awake, and I love it. I feel like it's really overstimulating. There's always something to see. Yeah, so many trips up and down this road in the last 3 years, hey? Do you also love this area?
I do.
More than the other places we've lived?
I think so.
I really want to try these coffee pork ribs. So even though I've been here 3 years, I walk down the street and I'm like, oh, there's a store there. I've never even noticed that before because there's so much going on all the time. So let me tell you how this is going to work. There's a comedy show you would go and see, except the audience does a lot more heckling. Okay, the children are much, much more fun than the grown-up audience. Are we ready to go, my darlings? The family-friendly comedy show was not my idea, it was my daughter's idea. She's very into theatre and the performing arts, so that's kind of our common ground. And she said to me, can we do a show for kids together?
Listen to me, you are hot. No, okay, if you're not a hot, what are you? I'm a donkey. I'm not singing.
It didn't feel like enough to just do a show for families and kids. And I think it was through the venue that we were talking to, they were tied in with a kids charity. And I was like, well, this is perfect. I mean, I'm very honoured that I'm able to give back in that way. And I love that not only do I do it, but that so many comics step up and volunteer to be part of it. I absolutely love that. So guys, thank you so much for being here. Let's give yourselves a massive round of applause and a cheer. Good show? Yeah, you liked it? Ventriloquist was great, hey? We had a good lineup. What's your name, my darling? DV. Oh, beautiful name and a beautiful dress. We need your singing. You have to come. You have to come next time because I'd love to see you all again. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm not sure that I am particularly attached to my British roots. My boyfriend is Singaporean and he calls me a hybrid Brit because I'm actually as much Singaporean as I am British. Can I have 2 smoked duck lor me's, but 1 no garlic, more chili, more vinegar? I would have sworn blind 9 years ago I would never be able to use chopsticks. I remember a friend teaching me to use them. And still now when I go to the hawker centre, sometimes I get given a fork because people assume I want a fork. And I used to be really pleased about that. And now I'm like offended. How do you expect me to eat with a fork? It's noodles, I need chopsticks. I'm trying to think. I've definitely never seen anything like this on a Chinese menu or like an English equivalent. That's why when I travel, the first thing I want to do when I come back is get lor mee because I crave it.
No, it's pretty spicy as well.
I do like it, but it's spicy.
Is it too spicy for you?
Was this more?
Hot. It is hot. Always hot.
Forever complain since I get that.
We're a terrible Singaporean. That's always the way though. Everyone I know that's Singaporean hates the humidity. But when you grow up somewhere where it's miserably cold, to have year-round hot weather, such a bonus. There's no perfect place, but for me, Singapore is as near as it gets to everything I would want on my life. So it's a great community here. It's a very supportive place for working parents and single parents, and it's great. I'm not just saying this, I wake up every day and I'm just like, wow, I cannot believe I get to live here. I just have the best time every day.